This is interesting to say, though. Now let's figure this out. They are grade 3 students, and I should have done this in advance. Grade 3 students, actually, you're now soon to be 4th graders. Let's all take a minute, and inside your heads now, we're all going to do this, adults and kids alike. We're going to figure out what year it will be when you do this again as you graduate 12th grade. Now, it's all figured out in our heads, and if once you have it in your head, you have the answer. What is the year going to be when you graduate from 12th grade? Put it in your head. Don't raise your hand if you want to answer. Raise your hand if you have the answer in your head. All right, hold on. Let me take it's 2012, and then 3rd grade. Count up or subtract? Let me see. You guys have some answers. Taylor, would you be able to say it nice and loud? What year will it be when you graduate high school? She said 2021. Right, so that's it. We're all coming back 2021, and we'll all see you again graduating from high school. Ladies and gentlemen, your class of 2021. Let's give them a round of applause. Now, before I invite class of 2021, thank you for being role models to the adults for how we attend to one of the last speakers of the day. Before I invite Mr. Glynn up to the microphone for some remarks, I need to thank a few people. And in particular, I wanted to thank all the 3rd grade teachers behind me for the fantastic work they've done with your children this year. I'd like to thank Mr. Finnegan for all he's done with our 3rd graders and for being out here today. Mrs. Cataldo for all her support throughout the year, her input and assistance into organizing this event. Thank you. Our PTA, who provided this tent for us to have an outdoor ceremony today, Mrs. Russo, thank you. Mrs. Monty, thank you. Photographer, Ms. Boylette, thank you for being here last minute and helping with the setup. In addition, we have cafeteria monitors. Folks that help out in the building are out here distributing water. Thank you so much for making everybody comfortable. Our custodial crew who assisted with the setup. Our central office staff. Our board members who support all the endeavors that we have here at Brookhaven Elementary. And of course, for you, our parents, our families, who put your faith in us to do what is best for your child and have done so since they walked through our door. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Glynn.
Thank you very much. Obviously, we didn't have this planned out all that well because I would have asked Mr. Davey to move this a little forward and get my head and eyeballs out of the sun, so I'm part of you needed for having the glasses on, but that's okay. Yeah, details. The first, I'd like to thank the, and this person was left off of the list here, but the Brookhaven air conditioner. Oh wait, I forgot to turn it on, so here you go. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Cataldo, our wonderful PTA, proud parents. I don't know your name, sir, but your cheers are as loud as could be, so thank you all. Students, aunts, siblings out there, all others who came to sweat it out and join us in congratulating the magnificent Brookhaven class of 2012. I'm honored in having the privilege to offer today's closing remarks. I can assure you this decision was not merit-based. My colleagues thought my hair would be impacted the least by the high temperatures and humidity. So here I stand today with my perfect hair. In all seriousness, to my colleagues, thank you. I could not work with a better group of people. Thank you. This event could not be possible without the efforts and brilliance of our very own Mr. Davey. Thank you. My son recently told me that he wanted to be a principal because you get to live in the school and do all these cool things. I asked him, how could you possibly know this? And he said when we drive by, he always sees Mr. Davey's car out there. Perhaps if he saw you in this suit in 95 degrees, he might change his mind. But Mr. Davey, you are awesome. We appreciate and thank you. As the students and staff can attest, Mr. Davey holds everyone in this building to extremely high expectations. This can be evidenced when he handed an Irishman a microphone, an extremely captive audience. He told him to keep it under 2 minutes. I apologize ahead of time, since your request is inconceivable to me. Like everyone else in Brookhaven, I'm going to try my best. Okay. So, young men, women, it's virtually impossible to put all your accomplishments in Brookhaven into words. So instead, I put them into numbers. In your time at Brookhaven Elementary School, you have accomplished the following. 160 is the number of tacos each of you has consumed here. 800 it's not over yet, is the number of chicken nuggets you gobbled up. Possibly more if you count the ones that came into your possession when you traded your snack or took from a friend's tray when they weren't looking. You can apologize to them now. It's not that high. 10,800. This, students, you might want to put your hands together for. These are the number of minutes of recess you've had throughout your years at Brookhaven Elementary. Yes. Immeasurable is how proud you have made your teachers and families during your time at Brookhaven. If you take a look at the building to the right of me, Brookhaven's nothing more than a pile of bricks, some windows, and a few doors. It's true. You chose to make this place something special. You decided that it was going to be the best elementary school, and through your hard work and dedication, that's exactly what you have made it. Frank P. Long is the next stop on your journey. It has bricks, windows, doors, just like Brookhaven. What becomes of Frank P. Long, as was the case with Brookhaven, will be entirely up to you. Knowing you over the last few years, we are certain that you will decide to make it the best intermediate school. And this world is filled with buildings, with bricks, windows, and doors. We cannot wait to see what an awesome place you decide to make it. You're already well on your way. Congratulations to the Brookhaven class of 2012. We love you all and wish you success in your bright and promising future.